Welcome to Streaming Deluxe, welcome to a new Steam event video. So, welcome to the LudoNarraCon, a very interesting Steam event going on at the moment. It's the 25th of April, so the weekend of 25th of April at the moment going on Steam. So it's from the 24th to the 27th, and LudoNarraCon is a digital festival celebrating narrative games, which is very important. It is presented by Fellow Traveler, by the company Fellow Traveler, which is an indie games label publishing innovative story-driven games. And they say they are hosting the LudoNarraCon this year, held it annually on Steam, so it's not the first time, as I understand it correctly. So check out the Steam store page, so you can see a very nicely painted, drawn picture here of this little girl reading the book. So very nicely made. So, but what is most important, there are a lot of games, there's a sale, and there are a lot of demos. So if you're a big fan of indie games, then you should definitely check this event out. Alright, but before I go into the games, we can read quickly what the LudoNarraCon 2020 is all about. So during this digital festival, so they're celebrating narrative games. They mean with this games that have a very story rich. So in certain ways they call it. So I mean it's mostly Horizon Zero Dawn is also story rich, or Zelda, etc. But it's of course related to indie games. And developers, they are exhibiting so-called on the store page of the Steam store page. So the developers are playing the games there. Then more than 20 demos are available, which is very cool. So now through the 1st of May, they say, so for 5 days. Then they have 14 theater panels, which will take place in the stream on this page. And over 50 narrative games are on sale. So those are the big numbers. The stream you find here, you have to change then the broadcasting settings if you don't see it. But normally it starts immediately. We are hosting 12 hours of live panels with game developers, writers, journalists, and other industry influencers. Panels will cover everything from narrative design, game localization, creating player empathy, and much more. So it's mostly about how to create a good story. It might be interesting if you're a writer yourself, or if you're mostly interested in storylines. Exhibitions. Over 40 narrative games are exhibiting and streaming a variety of content on their Steam store page. So then you can expect behind the scene content, demos, etc. All will be in a loop. And around half of the games are released and able to be purchased already, which is also very cool. Then the 20 games that provide demos, we will check them out, and over 50 curated games on sale, which is also very cool. So let's have a look at the exhibitions. So here's the exhibition part of this event, and then you get to background information when the developers are streaming. So for example, here I can now click on the broadcast setting. So I click this, and now I will see the developer streaming. I have to reload, and then I will see the stream here. Then you see the stream. So it's interesting. You can find out a little bit about the developers. So you really get a lot of about background information. For example, about Backbone. Too much back here. Which is overwhelmingly positive and is free to play at the moment. So it's the prologue, so it's not the final game. Final game comes then out in 21. So I really like this. So I'm going to close this, however, again, and I'm hiding it and go back. So what games do we have? Coffee Talk, Beholder 2, Backbone. Then this is Tangle Tower, point and click. Then we have the Flower Collector Chapters. That's a game I've never heard about before, and I think this looks very interesting. So the developer is Pubi Games GmbH, so that seems to be then a German game, a German company, or Swiss or Austrian. Yeah, very nice. So check this out. Then we have Boyfriend Dungeon. Then we have Chinatown Detective Agency, also point and click games. We have Telling Lies, that's already a classic. Then we have Frog Detective, of course, Garden Story, Rookie. I already played this and already made videos about Rookie. Curious Expedition 2. Then we have Sometimes Always Monsters, so this is also a very popular series, so the monster games I call them. Very cool indie titles actually, pixel art indie titles. Then we have Over the Alps, a very good game, so I made a video about this on my channel that you will find. And we have In Other Waters, The Church in the Darkness, so those are very story orientated games, like also Yes Your Grace, which is actually a strategy RPG adventure game, so I definitely want to check out this one. Then we have Heaven's Vault, and you can play for free. You can see it's always written that you can play it for free. Oh, that's really cool, but I think it's the demo. So what you play for free is then the demo. So I would now say, otherwise some of those games in 7 days you definitely will have finished those games. Suzerain, White Ocean, Big Jacket. So I'm just dropping some names here, so if you don't see the names directly, so Not Tonight. This is a game after the Brexit, so yeah, finally the Brexit happened, and Great Britain, besides of what's going on with this popular disease, is still there, so game was maybe wrong. Then we have Ring of Fire, this looks very fun. Wayward Strand, so all mostly pixel games or hand-drawn, handcrafted games. Very, very cool. So you see a lot of titles, so I'm not going now into detail of all those titles, and so we're just way too many. So Mutazione I think is very interesting, and Welcome to Elk, and Lost Worlds Beyond the Page, I think is a typing game. I think it's a typing game. Very, very cool. So those are here. You have live broadcasts, which are in a loop, so you're going to see a lot. Then we have bundles, so this might be interesting if you want to get the games a little bit cheaper. Then always check out maybe a bundle. So here you get In Other Waters, Neo Cap, and The Stillness of the Wind. And then you get a special bundle discount here of 20%. So price of individual products would be, well, now it's important that you know it's the price with the percentage, and then you get 20% on the top, and you would then, here's what you save. So that would be the price, and then they calculate you the 20%, how much then you actually save. So I like bundles, so bundles can be fun, especially if you do not already have all the games and you really want to have them. And this part is very interesting. So here the sale. So the sale and Always Sometimes Monsters is €2, 80% down. I played this already a bit. I think I liked it. I don't really remember so much, but the story was actually really good. Haven't finished it, of course. I just played it like half an hour. Then The Longing, I think, is a new title, only 10% down for this reason. Then we have Masquerada, Songs and Shadows, which looks actually really, really cool. This is a game. Oh, this is a game I want to check out. It's already on my wish list, so €8. Then a classic, Orwell Keeping an Eye on You. Unfortunately, I haven't played it yet, so but I already have it in my library. Then we have Curious Expedition, the first one. I just Hacknet Labyrinths. So if you like those hacking games, so Hacknet, the first one, you can also play for free. Then we have Interrogate. Oh, this looks cool. Postmodern RPG, yike. On a short hike, this is definitely a game I want to check out. Ooh, unfortunately, it's only 25%, so I'm waiting for a bigger sale. Then we have Sunless Sea, Orville Ignorance is Strange, Night in the Woods, which is also interesting. So those are the games, so some of them we already had before. Moon Hunters, €1.87, 85% down. Definitely a good price. Where is it? Here. Definitely a good price, so check this game out. I can't recommend this. Disco Elysium, 25%, is also not too bad. Then we have The Church in the Darkness, Tech Support, Error Unknown, it's also a hacking game. 6 Ages, The Shrouded Island, which is 60% down, so €4 at the moment. And Far Lone Sails, this is a game this is a game I really wanna play, so 40% down, €9. I would buy it if it would be a little bit more cheaper. So don't call me cheap, but I mean if you have like over 3,500 games, then you always have enough to play, so you don't have to purchase every time a new game for this price. So, but that's just me. Some of those games are really amazing, and I would also say they are worth the money. So, but for indie games, I'm always waiting for some good deals, so that's important. Therefore, I also make those sale videos that you get some good deals on those games, and that you don't purchase a game and then you're disappointed that you paid like €20 for it. So this is a game I think that's a game with a good price, 65%, €3.67, definitely a good price. Her Story, €4, also a good price. And then we have Rage in Peace, looks cute, and this looks a little bit like the LSD dream, or how they call it when games are like this. And then we have Unheard. That's a game I enjoyed a lot. I have it in my library, got it for review purposes. Gris, oh, no price drop on Gris, that's a bit sad. And then we have 80 Days for €5.39, that's a good price. And yeah, that's it. And then of course now checking very quickly the demos. So the demos are some of the older games, some newer games. So Rookie is not out yet, Backbone Prologue is not out yet, so, and some of the other games are obviously also not out yet. So yeah, as I said before, those are the demos, so definitely I need to play some of them. I'm very much looking forward to it. So before you buy one of those games, of course my friends, check out that you played them before. And here are the studios and publishers that were all participating, so pretty a lot. So you see, it's actually nice to see so many indie game studios working on indie games, and especially in those times that we live all at the moment. I mean, video games are there and you can play them at home, you don't even have to leave, and it's just an amazing hobby. So if you like this video, my friends, smash the like button and give me also maybe a sub, this would be great, and leave me a commentary. If you're a developer, also smash the like button, and contact me if you have one of those games and you're interested in having a small coverage. I'm always open for this, and yeah, I wish you a wonderful weekend, my friends. See you the next time. Bye bye.